This Sunday is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' annual breast cancer awareness game, and it's going to be extra special for one particular player, Keith Tandy, because his mother, Joyce Jordan, is a 21-year breast cancer survivor, and she was asked by the team to come to the game this weekend and lead the team out onto the field. I caught up with Keith to find out what that honor meant to him and how he's going to feel when he sees her taking those steps out of the tunnel.
She was texting me all last night because she's a 21-year breast cancer survivor, then obviously this Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So they asked me if she would like to do it, and at first she wasn't coming to the game because she had other plans, but now she's cutting her plans off early and flying down here Saturday night, and she'll be there.
How did this all come to be? Did the Bucs just reach out to you first and say, hey, we heard your mom's a breast cancer survivor, we want to honor her at the game?
Back in the offseason, Steve Fedor, he actually approached me somehow. I don't know if he had, somehow just came up, the conversation came up. So then I told him that my sister ran in the race last year because my mom was a survivor. So then they had me talk to a group here during the off season, and then they told me remind them when we got close to the day about this, and I did, and that's how it all came about.
That's amazing, and so much has changed since then. You said 21 years ago she was diagnosed. So much has changed because of awareness. It used to be you couldn't even say the word breast without people kind of, squirming a little bit, and now every October and even year-round, you see pink everywhere, and so many businesses are getting involved. The NFL's getting involved. How does that make you feel, the fact that so many people are committed to a cause that's so personal to you?
It's an unbelievable feeling, and I think one of the biggest things about it is like that early detection. So just raising awareness and let people know that you need to get checked out, like men and women. So because that's what saved my mom's life. She caught it so early. Like she had a pretty pain-free recovery. Chemo wasn't bad. She was back working, so like it wasn't bad at all for her because she caught it so early. But then also my aunt, she got it a couple years later, and she wasn't as lucky as my mom because she caught it so late. So she passed away. They just caught it late. She actually had a doctor's appointment, and something happened at the doctor's appointment where she couldn't get in that day, and she didn't go back for a couple months. And when she went back, that's when they found out she had it.
Well, and also, too, it seems like access has been greater to being able to get more women in, to get these early appointments, and men, too. Getting them in early as quickly as possible to be able to get scans, get checked, and also, too, to begin treatment right away.
And that's one of the big things you want to do with the awareness, because obviously a lot of times you can't solve it like when it's so late. So what you do to try to prevent stuff in the beginning and take care of stuff beforehand and make it a lot easier later on.
What do you want people to know about your mom when she walks out there on the field on Sunday?
Just know she is the greatest mom in the world. She's a single mom, raised 4 kids. That's actually whenever she found out she had it, she was like, just let me live 20 more years, because my youngest was me. I was 5 years old, and she wanted to make sure that I could be able to take care of myself by the time she passed away. And that's the type of woman she is. Like she really don't care about herself too much. It's all about her kids, all about her family, her grandkids, her nieces and nephews. We got a huge family, and she cares about them more than she cares about herself.
Wow, that's amazing. And what's going to be going through your mind when you see her? Are you going to be able to actually see her and take the field, see her walking out of the tunnel, or are you going to be near her, or where are you going to be when that's all going on? Because I know you've got a lot you've got to do to get ready for the game.
And that's why I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen beforehand. Like I don't know if I'll run out with her. I don't know if she'll run out, like lead us exactly out of the tunnel. But all I know is she's coming out of the tunnel before the game. Like I don't know if, like when the flags and the cannons shoot off, and then she'll be the first one to come out, and then we'll be behind her a while. I'm not quite sure what's going on with all that, but I know she'll be out there coming out.
Well, I know I speak for many people when I say that I'm so grateful that she's here with us still, and that they're going to be honoring her, and also, too, thanks for what you're doing and raising awareness for this.
No problem.
Keith kept emphasizing to me just how important early detection is. He said that because his mother's cancer was detected so early, her life was saved. And keep in mind, this was 21 years ago when they didn't have the technological advances that they do now. And he also said that his aunt wasn't so lucky. So he emphasized the importance, not just for women, but men too, getting those annual screenings and encouraging everyone's loved ones to do the same. Reporting from One Buck Place with Sports Talk Florida, I'm Jenna Lane.